a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much time.
Loading overloaded.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
The only thing I need is get linear right now. How come I forgot to buy those? Not sure, but I did. Anyway. 180. And just a bit more. Like 20 pulls. So I guess I'll get 1 in 60 pulls or something. Neat. Okay. Well. Okay then. If that's the case, then
Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil.
it's the first one. Yeah, that's just once per rotation. And that's really annoying.
Her buffs and her damage. For her constellations, her C1 gives bigger quill damage, her C2 gives even more of an attack buff and some res shred, and it makes it so her shield works in co-op. Classic locking co-op stuff behind constellations. I won't go over her other constellations because I mostly like to focus on early constellations on this channel, but we're also getting new artifact sets, and we also do have the kits for Prune and for Lohen, but I'm going to talk about those in another video. But we wanted to do the new artifact set since I find them very, very interesting. The Hexorite set is very, very important. It will definitely be always used on Nicole, possibly even be used on Durin on some other teams. The two-piece gives ER 20% as usual. If it's held by a Hexorite unit, it gives 40% damage bonus to the active character, as well as any character that has the same elemental type as the holder. And if you only have one Hexorite character on the team, it's a 20% instead of 40%. So even for a non-Nicole team, you could put this, say you're using Durin Fischl with Chlorand, you could put Durin on this set and he would buff Chlorand. I don't know if he would buff, I guess he wouldn't buff Fischl, but still you can kind of think of it almost as like a scroll. This is also going to be really good for Animo characters. Animo characters can't get scroll, so Shao and Wanderer. It's going to be a very impactful artifact set. Basically any Hexorite character will want to use this. This is probably going to be really good for Mona, for Mualani teams, going to be really good for Geo teams. This is just really, really good artifact set in general. Superconduct set, two-piece attack, and then superconduct reaction damage increased by 40%. Crit rate is increased for the wearer of the set by 16% when the opponent is affected by superconduct. Really, really interesting that it's buffing superconduct, the reaction specifically, and not physical damage. I think they were wanting to construct superconduct as a way, in my opinion, how I've always thought that they should do it, is superconduct should allow you to buff cryo, electro, and physical damage, so you can use all those different types and do all of those elemental damage on the team. And so buffing the reaction itself is a way to do that. I wonder though, based on how this is worded, if they're going the lunar reaction route, and this set is for specifically Sandrone, and she will do superconduct damage with her kit, kind of like how lunar damage is its own type of damage. Is she's going to be doing specifically superconduct reaction damage. We know that now for sure that Snezhnaya will focus on superconduct, as this will be the set for superconduct carries. The set also mentions that there will be further buffs in Snezhnaya to this artifact set, which is a really interesting way of doing things. So really, really, really interesting. Final thing I want to talk about in this video before we go over some potential team synergies with Nicole and how I think that that's going to work out. Flip has some super, super early calcs, so take these with a grain of salt. Varka with Nicole and the new set in his current team is getting a 23k bump. I would say this is a bit underwhelming compared to what we would have hoped for with C6 Prune. Prune being this character, I can't believe her name is Prune, kind of insane. I half expect this to be a translation error because that's a ridiculous name, but we'll see. C6, 133k. In terms of calcs, this puts Varka now a little bit above Skirk's best team, but still behind all the lunar carries. I haven't updated this with Linnea just yet. This would be fine damage, except that the team is so freaking expensive. This is Varka, Nicole, a C6 4-star, and Durin. So that's like the most premium of all premium teams. At least Skirk has sort of a free 4th slot with Mona. Same with Flint's and Sucrose. Same with Nefer and Sucrose. So to me, achieving this level of DPS, while good, and it will feel good, especially if you have his signature weapon, is very expensive. And now we're adding another expense. Personally, I'm getting with Varka 127k on my own testing. So if we call this a 30% bump to the baseline calc, so 133 from 100, that means if I'm getting 127 times 33%, that's 168. If he was getting 168, that would put him a little bit above Skirk, a little bit below Flynn's. I would put him at a pretty decent spot. Except again, it's a C6 4-star, which we can definitely not assume. At least now you don't have to wish for Venti, as C2 Perun is not too much worse than Venti. So that's a positive. And overall, the ceiling of his team will be higher. After all of this, he'll kind of be at a decent power level, but expensive, or a bit of a lower power level than one would hope, but not terrible. So I think Varka Wanters, you can feel okay about this. He's not, you know, he's not bad anymore. He is pretty good, but he's not meta. You know what I mean? I still think that the Varka team has the advantage of being better than Lunar teams that don't have Columbina. So at least that. And yeah, he's still locked to Pyro though, which is sad because Nicole is sort of the better upgrade than Prune. But if you do end up with C6 Prune somehow, some way, that will also buff his cryo teams and hydro teams, etc. So all that said, how does Nicole impact different characters' teams? Potentially. Raiden's current best overload team is Chev, Fischl, and Durin. I think we can pretty safely take out Fischl and replace her with Nicole. We'll use Shanyan as a stand-in for Nicole for now. That should be a pretty easy upgrade because we're still getting Electro for overload, and Nicole should just provide a lot more for the team than Fischl. So I think Raiden gets an upscale for overload here pretty easily. For me, with a C3 Raiden, overload was my best team, even better than Benefa, because it's more focused on her damage. So I expect this to be a decent little upgrade for Raiden. Maybe she'll feel a bit more playable. She's currently, for me, getting around 122k. I could see this making Raiden feel more playable if you have cons on her. So I'm pretty excited for that. Nicole is buffing both Durin and Raiden. Chev's buffing everyone. Yeah, I think this will be quite good, honestly. Go Raiden. Although he's not a Hexari character, so you won't get the buff with her slash right away. Oh my god. We'll see. I still think it'll be an upgrade to Fischl. Fischl is not doing crazy things on this team, so even though she can't take full synergy, I still think it'll be an upgrade. I'm not as hopeful for Clorand. My Clorand also has constellations. So Eonson is currently my best team, Eonson Durin. And if we replace an Electro, it means we're gonna have to use Clorand's Burst to set up the overload for Chev. Either that or you replace Chev with Fischl. I can't really see this working out. So I'm kind of on the fence as to whether this will be an upgrade or not. I think probably maybe even go to this team with the new set. Obviously, she's gonna be an upgrade for Klee. For Wanderer, this should be a pretty big upgrade. My Durin Bennett Farzan was getting 77k, and then replacing Bennett with Nicole, who can give Scroll to Wanderer essentially, and also buff Durin. I think this should, and also give a shield, and this should be a massive upgrade for Wanderer. That's very nice. I could see it being okay for Xiao, but it's probably a smaller upgrade for him because you're losing Shanyan. Really tough day for for Pyro overload. I don't know, the other overload stuff seems cooked, like Pyro overload, like Yoimiya or Arlecchino. It's nice in theory, but it seems cooked since you don't have an off-field Electros. Gives Veresa a non-Eonson option. I still have a bit of a hard time seeing this being better than Eonson stuff, but at least this will be a good option. Like, there's no way it's not. There's no way it's not good. And you're less reliant on a C6 4-star, so it's at least nice to have the option around. Probably not worth wishing for directly, but we'll see. I think cryo characters just want to Scoffy too badly. Geo characters, like I said, they'll get a buff from the new artifact set, giving damage percent, like Ito with Albedo or something like that, but they won't use Nicole because they're defense scaling, of course. Who else is attack scaling? Risley. What can we do with Risley? He can be sort of like a bad Lohen. Lohen, basically, we'll make another video on Lohen and Prune, but Risley will be something like this. What else are you gonna use? You need some resistance shred. I guess maybe you're doing this? I have no idea. Because this would be a black mode Durin where you're doing melts with Durin, or if you go the other way and you're melting with Risley, then you're not having shred. I don't know. We'll wait to think about Risley. It's not immediately obvious to me what you're supposed to do. Maybe something like Mono Pyro Linny might be nice. Nicole giving a shield. Durin, maybe we're running Kazuo or something like that. I think Mono Pyro teams in general could be okay, like the Mono Pyro I was saying with Yoimiya. Because you're not doing overload, but maybe Mono Pyro could be okay for Yoimiya, Arlecchino, Linny, etc.
If
At least
you ever-
you have a shield, which makes it comfy. Navia, this could be interesting. So like Nicole's giving a team-wide attack buff, which helps Durin, doesn't help Albedo, but at least you're getting the new Hexarai set, which is buffing Albedo. And Navia could be interesting. At worst, the set is giving her a buff on these types of teams, like the non-lunar crystallized teams. Navia mains stay winning. Mualani is getting a buff to her teams because of the new set, not from Nicole, obviously. Skirk obviously can't use Nicole. It should be good for Chaska. You probably don't use Durin. My current best Chaska team is Yansad, Durin, Mona. So if we replace Durin with Nicole, I feel like that could be pretty good. You're still getting Hex. I wonder if there's a way to get Scroll on both, or all three, I mean. Probably is. A shield is always nice for Chaska as well. I could see it being pretty good. Kanich is a little bit rough because you want both a Natlin character and you need Hex Resonance and you kind of want Emily. So you can't have it all. Still, no matter what with Kanich, you can't have it all. Because if you replace Yansan, then you lose his second passive. And if you replace Emily, then you lose Emily, which is unfortunate. And you're only going to get Scroll like every other rotation from his burst because you're not bursting every rotation with Kanich. Even every other rotation is going to be hard to burst with. So unless Emily becomes a Hexarai character one day, even then, are you replacing Durin? Because now you don't have off-field pyro. It's scuffed out there for Kanich. I could see something still being an upgrade for him, especially having a shield is very nice, but it's still, the team building synergy still feels a bit scuffed. Moika is interesting. It seems like Nicole doesn't provide any off-field pyro, so you should be able to do melt, but you still need Hex, so you're gonna have to run Sucrose. But now, since there's this 3-second thing, that's going to make it scuffed one way or the other. Either you're not getting the full burst buff, or you're having to wait, which is going to cost you a lot of DPS. And then also waiting that long could mess up your melt timings. It sounds scuffed as hell. Even if it is an upgrade, it sounds really awkward and terrible. The more I think about it, the more I don't like it, but I'm sure Moika mains are very determined, so I'm sure they'll figure out a way to make this an upgrade. You can I said it here first. They're gonna make this an upgrade, and it's gonna be really scuffed and annoying. I don't think Nicole will work for any of the lunar carries. Flinson and Effa use attack, but then you don't have Hexarai. And if you have Hexarai, then you lose either Bina or Nefa. So, but they're gonna make this and figure out a way to make this an upgrade. You can. I said it here first. They're gonna make this an upgrade, and it's gonna be really scuffed and annoying. I don't think Nicole will work for any of the lunar carries. Flinson and Effa use attack, but then you don't have Hexarai. And if you have Hexarai, then you lose either Bina or Nefa, so that's no good. And then obviously Nicole is an upgrade for Varka. So I think Nicole is gonna be a decent shake up to the meta. I think she'll be pretty strong, but probably not a must pull. I think in a lot of teams she'll be a nice option and a nice quality of life and probably an upgrade for a bunch of them, but we will definitely do like a Theory Crafter roundup video when people do calcs for more of the teams to see if she's gonna be worth wishing on for these older characters. But in the meantime, I'm fairly interested. I think her kit is interesting. I like it. It feels like a puzzle, putting things together. That's my favorite kind of team building. I think the new artifact.
My chat is going to fill up a wheel with different Abyss challenges in an attempt to tarnish my reputation as an Abyss challenge master. For chat to defeat me, I must fail 2 of the 3 challenges that chat proposes, but for me to win, I only have to clear 2 of them. And I am so confident in my ability that I will prevail that if I lose, I am giving chat the unfortunate privilege to decide what I will do with one of my extremely scarce Masterless Stella Fortune. But that's fine because I'm not gonna win. But if I'm not gonna lose. The Freudian slip. That will never happen. If I win though, this is a legally binding contract. This is a sworn oath. You have to subscribe to the channel right now. And if you're on Twitch, you have to Twitch Prime. Okay? Those are the rules set forth. So chat, give me your best Abyss challenge ideas. I will fill up this wheel with ideas and then we are going to spin it 3 times, baby. Okay? It's as simple as that. Give me some ideas. And it has to be, guys, look, I know you guys are gonna get diabolical, okay? It has to be legitimately possible. You cannot say, level 1 characters only, all right? With the ball now in chat's court, it was their job to throw some of their bright ideas at me. The goal was to get get 10 different ideas on the wheel, while the ideas, of course, needed to actually be possible. Tall models only. I see what you're doing. You just don't want me to use tall view. All right, let's do it. Tall models only. That sounds funny. One weapon type only. I think per side. I think if I gotta do 6 swords, 8 swords, 8 whatever, I think that's fine. Mono element per side? Mono element, I'm not confident that's possible. 4-star bloom only. Oh, that's great, guys. You guys are thinking of really awesome, totally achievable ideas. I love that. I appreciate that a lot. No more than 1 to 2 5-stars only. 1 to 2 5-stars. What if we do 1 5-star per side? That sounds very different. I don't know if that's actually even gonna be possible, but let's do that. Let's do 1 5-star per side. Fab weapons only. Are you guys trying to help me out? Fab weapons only? Do I have enough? Fab weapons only! Nation theme teams only. Okay, I'll do that. New Valette plunge, please stop. 3 artifacts per character. You guys are evil. 4, maybe like 4 artifacts per character. I don't even think that could win. No C6 chat, do not worry about that. Chiori is absolutely off limits and Skirk is absolutely off limits. Okay? I think Kokomi should be allowed, personally. Chat, what say you? What's the vote? Press 1 if you think Kokomi should be allowed, 2 if she's banned. How good do you guys think Kokomi is? 2 to ban Kokomi, 1 to keep her in. Look at that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There's 2s everywhere. She's broken. I know, guys. I know. Yeah. All right, fine. All right, fine. I won't use her, guys. She is too good. You guys are right. You guys are right. No set bonus. That's fun. Fuck it. We gotta put some hard ones on here, okay? No set bonuses. 4 different elements per team. I like that. That's no elemental resonance, which is a pretty big nerf to a lot of comps. No normal attacking. Bro, I'm not rats, okay, with C6 Columbine, C6 and FA. That's so hard. Maybe no bursts? Dang. No burst. I don't think I'm beating that. Maybe I can beat no burst. Hold on. I'll give you guys the hard one. I think this is the hardest one that we've typed. After some brainstorming from chat, we had 8 ideas on the wheel when my lovely fiance Alina chimed in with an idea of her own. Furry teams? Do I have enough furry characters? To buy, that counts. Nefer. Chat, Lauma, that counts. Varessa counts. Nefer, no. Really, guys? Come on. I thought this game was filled with furries. Okay, Shalonin, Kachina, great. That's big. That's huge. Kirata, Lynette. There's probably a lot of ones I'm missing too. Okay, you know what? Especially because that was my wonderful fiance's idea. Furries. I can't believe I'm typing this into my computer. Okay, screen upside down. How do you even do that? Oh, that would be so hard. Take 7 shots of alcohol and then try to clear. Why am I giving you guys the best ideas? Play with no UI. That is diabolical. Hide UI. Oh my god, LARP mode! I can't wait, you can't even see what characters you have in your party! You can't see your fucking burst. Alright, it's too good of an idea. Alright, let's get it. Eventually though, we had ourselves 10 different challenges. Alright, chat has decided on 10 different Abyss challenges for us to beat. No UI, furries only, no burst, nation theme teams only, fab weapons only, cool. 1 5-star per side, 1 weapon type per side, tall models only. The first challenge that I will have to take on goes right now. Here we go! Good one, good one, good one. Okay, not UI. No burst is the first one! Keep going! We have 1 hour to clear the Abyss without using a single burst. Chat, I'm gonna need to set up a timer real quick. So I want this to just be countdown. Sorry, chat, I haven't used Snaz in a minute. You're trolling! Okay, Snaz, countdown timer. OBS guide. Hell yeah! Chrono down. Chrono down! Oh, dude, I'm clutch. Record in a record time. I got that to work. Might I add? There it is. Okay, dude, I hate to admit this, that I did not read how to beat these. Fisher of the, oh my God, the Hera. Dude, I'm fucked. Okay, Fisher, he's some Nodcry bullshit. Wilderness Hunter, some Nodcry bullshit. And then Lord of the Hidden Depths, that's some mega Nodcry bullshit. Okay, first thing that comes to mind, this may sound crazy to some of you guys. Columbina and Effa immediately comes to mind as a pretty good team comp. I know it's kind of out there, but level with me here, okay? Nefer Lauma, fantastic. I'm not really sure how they're gonna get through the Legatus Golem, because I don't need to burst with Lauma, and I definitely don't need to burst with Nefer. Oh, I need Hydro stuff. So Columbina does Hydro. Did I pull Zabai? You trying to help me or what? Bro, I don't know how to play that character, deadass. I deadass have absolutely zero idea what I'm doing with her. Now for a little context, the last few weeks I was in London, then I was sick, and then I had surgery and was recovering. So when it came to Zabai mastery, my knowledge was at an all-time low, and this Abyss's bottom side was pretty much made for her. I need another character to lunar crystallize, right? Can I lunar? When a party member triggers Hydro Crystallize, it will be converted to... Wait, bro, she doesn't even need a non-cry character? But I do need more Hydro off field, which is sort of the problem. I can't use Kokomi. Kokomi would be good right now, dude. I don't know what Aluga does. I don't know what he does. Don't judge me. I don't know what he does. I'm scared of the unknown. So how about, wait, you're supposed to get fucking Ascendant Gleam, but she's not a Nod Cry character? What are we talking about here? I have to put 2 Nod Cries down here? I guess Aluga is one of them. I can get him up 1 more ascension. Wait, Hydro Geo? Uh-oh, I see numbers. He's literally useless. Guys, can you read? I can, under time pressure. Okay, when there are things, further increased damage of Iluga's Elemental Mastery. Oh, but it's his own damage? Ugh, I don't know. Columbina's on Prototype Amber, sack frags. Silken Moon Serenade, stats are fine. Inefa, Stabahoma, love it. Gilded Dreams, 116 energy recharge. I don't need energy recharge. I just need sack polearm that doesn't exist. Lauma, Etherlight, Elemental Skill, yes. She's on Deepwood. Dawning Frost. Oh, my night pieces. They're gone. To buy. No. Okay, dude, I gotta YOLO up a piece. Dude, I don't care. Nice defense. Wait, Zabai can hold that. Wait, Zabai's gonna pop off! Accidental insane pieces for Zabai. 1 more defense. 1 more defense never hurt nobody. What a good piece. Holy shit. All right, switch with her. Nice! Okay. I only have 1 of these? Dude, my pieces are so whack. 42, 261. Nice. Bottom team, chat, what's more important? Zabai's skill or burst? Wait, I can't click burst. What a stupid question I just asked. Skill. Easy. Skill 1 more time. Easy. Is there a better Hydra than Farina? I mean, Barbara applies Hydra off field. So like, maybe I just don't run Farina because she's gonna kill my team. I know it's so bad without her burst. I know Jehoda. Wow, Jehoda is actually hard trolling. Iluga, you guys kept saying she's useless. Whatever, that's not cry boost. So now I just need like something really good. Weapons. Sorry, Chiori, I'll give it back later. Barbara's on Ocean Hued. She's on healing bonus HP. Okay, so she's gonna heal like a ton. I go sack frags for another skill. I need to get Iluga's stuff up. Sure, man. Sure, you can hold instructor. That's fine. Holy shit. Energy? I don't need energy. Wait, I know I need sack. I need sack. Okay, now I am gonna go level up Iluga. I don't care if you guys say he's useless. He's gonna sit there. He's gonna be Nod Cry. He's gonna give me Geo Resonance, and he's gonna look cool. I can't trigger it anyway. Okay. Whatever you say, chat. Whatever, I got him up a level. I don't think it even does anything. Lucas build. I checked everybody's build. Let's go! Character energy recharge. Good one, game. Good one. Character healing. Energy recharge is useless. Defense minus 15 drops Zabai's damage. She's the hard carry. 15 enemies! What? Why are they spreading out? Wait, this is actually evil. Okay, lock in. Here we go, let's try this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Dude, I forgot it's this guy. I forgot they put the most anti-fun mob in the game in here. Get him, Barbara! Let's go! Why am I doing 0 damage? Okay, now we're talking. Look. It doesn't even matter if these characters are good. I should not have chosen characters I don't know how to fucking play. I am using my skill. Okay, hold on. Damage is there. Okay, I'm not giving up on this. I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna give up. Hold on.
No more lies.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm just fucking up every Nefer charge attack. She keeps like dashing and not doing it. I think she's like getting interrupted or something. Why does she keep doing that? I think it's because I don't have sacks. Because I'm a fucking idiot. Let's go! Come on, Nefer! Yes! Okay, that was our best clear. Now I need to actually, like, use my brain. Okay, the Hera has a lunar mechanic that I can just smack him with Zabai. Go, Zabai! Big damage, baby! Lunar that charge! I cleared that now! I can't believe the damage. Okay, I totally can, but... Okay, dude, we can beat this, but like, holy shit, how are we gonna beat anything else?
All the light shines bright.
Dude, and I know can't even cause a reaction. I don't know what hydro characters to use! Now, those of you with a particularly keen eye have probably noticed something about my bottom team. It's terrible. I've had a rough couple weeks here, guys, okay? I just needed a little bit of time to finally use my brain. Dude, I get Zabai enough. She just doesn't count as an Odd-Cry character, right? Why do I need Moon Sign? Wait, when she's in the party, the Moon Sign level is increased by... Oh my god, I'm fucking dog shit. Okay, I know, get the fuck out of here. Okay, we need any Hydro character. Nilu! 69, funny number. Wait, do I run Goro? I don't know if Goro's better. He's on exile. Look, he's already ready though. Okay, I need a Hydro character. I need a fucking Hydro character that's not shit. And they're all bad. So it's like a Nilu, I guess. This is insane. If I clear this with the jankiest Nilu comp I've ever seen in my life, bro. Okay, Deepwood, the crit thing, damage, and then she's on nothing. All right, we're gonna lose the moon thing.
A cleanup sequence initiated. Can't hide the truth. Let's see the data. No more lies.
Oh, this is shit, bro.
With all my strength.
Is Nilu C1? Is Llama C7? Is Nefer C3? What do you guys take me for? This is a joke. 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 Do I just go Farina and proceed to die? Wait, I don't need her damage percent. I can just live free. I can live my perfect life at half HP.
Cleanup sequence initiated. No more lies. Time to go clean. It all adds up. Let's see the next.
Okay, proof of concept is there. Dude, this is okay. This is okay. I know that this is worse than the last clear, but the thing is the second team should be like so much better now that it has Columnia. Okay, 819. 819, that's okay. By the way, my Abyss cards are shit for today's challenge, okay? What the? She just hit like 100K or some shit. Oh, I have no healer. I'm about to die! There's no way I can survive this part.
Without dark clouds, obscure the sky.
15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes?
Time to come clean.
Okay, come on. Surely Zhongli is what we need. The damage. Wait, she feels like a 5-star now. Okay. Give me an Abyss card that actually does something. You suck. Wait, this damage is going crazy.
Second strike of that.
Defensive mode eating.
Wait.
No more lies. Proof.
Die. Yes. Oh my f***ing god. Okay, how many of these chuckle f***s do I have to fight? That's diabolical. Wait, do they just die after this?
Smite the dust. Foolish.
Stabilize.
Guys, this challenge was just new character boot camp for me. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Nay. Don't tell me I'm gonna throw this.
Solidify.
Dude, every second counts. Go. Give me elemental mastery. Please. You're a f***er. Dude, aren't these all shit? F*** you.
You branch into song. Can't hide the truth.
No way! Oh my f***ing god. 5 minutes? I don't think I can kill the guys. I've never fought this guy without not just killing him at the beginning. I've never fought the guys. Do I kill the little guys? This is bad. Dude, I'm only about to kill one of them. F***ing the guys. Kill the big guy. Kill the big guy.
Can't hide the truth.
Yes! You
No
doubted
more
me.
lies.
You f***ing doubted me. Oh, dude, I thought he was gonna do that shit again. I was about to cry.
Can't hide the truth.
Come on, Nefer, please. Please, Nefer! Yes! 844. Okay, Legatus Golem.
Smite the dust.
Charge!
Surge.
2 minutes. Yes! Oh my god! Time! That has to be a new world record. Easy! That was simple. Dude, that was such a simple challenge. Holy shit. Let's go! Okay. I'm never doing that shit ever again. After stumbling through a burstless win with some pretty strong teams, as fate would have it, the next team was destined to roll. Next challenge. Let's roll the wheel again. Chat, can you defeat me again? No burst, all shill, baby. All shill. Here we go. What you got for me, Genshin? This is the decider. Furry!
Add Astra as a sauce.
Why am I popping off?
Welcome to-
Is this good? Can I beat this?
Thank you for
Furries only. Timer starts now. Guys, call me accounts, right? She has wings. Birds. Nefer's a snake or a cat or something. Look at that. Look. There's the cat. Dead ass though, Zavai counts. Zavai actually counts. Goro! Wait, there's no way I'm beating that guy on the top. There's like legitimately no way. Wait, I can use burst. Oh my god, I was in my mental like I can't use burst. Kirata, Shilonin, start throwing him out. Razor doesn't count. Razor's actually not a furry. Yanfei is a furry. Shanyun Varessa, Durin. Okay, but I can't use like Shev. So like I can't get an actual overload team. Yai Miko could sit there and attempt to help in some way. Guys, does Nuvalet count? He's a scaly. Featheries, scalies, furries, they all count. Okay, hold on. Let's get the bottom figured out. I need a hydro furry. Nuvalet cannot be the hydro furry for that team. Kokomi's not human. By the way, real lore heads know she's a fucking bishop or something. But you guys banned her. Durin, Shalonen, Varessa. I don't know if they can brute force this shit with Yai Miko or something. Okay, Long Night's Oath, 95, 170, it's fine. Ganyu. Ooh,
My parents
that
always
counts.
say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much time.
On Fab Sword, scroll. Shalonen on Fab Sword, scroll. I feel a little bit more confident about the top side now. Just a tad bit, just a tiny bit. Look at her head. Look, those are rabbit ears on her head, right? That's her hair? I don't know. Their rabbit's ears are their hair. They have hair on their ears. Zhongli's a dragon. Lore heads. Lore heads. Jehoda. Jehoda's a cat. Right? Look, her ears. Look at the 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 ears. Huh? Where do you guys draw the fucking line, bro? I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna put myself out there with my chest proud. We need more furries. I thought we had a lot. I want more. Here we go, chat. I'm going in. I gotta just try. I gotta just try. My cards are so bad. Wait, attack.
Strength
Wait, I like
is
attack.
one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime? Oh. Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Okay. That was all right.
Come on.
I mean, it was pretty bad. But...
Right now.
Look out below! Maximum power! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah, I didn't look very good.
Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Look out below!
Dude, Varessa's just attacking different ones every time! The damage here is like very high, but the grouping and lack of lunar shill is like a huge problem. Okay. Let me just think about this. Now, while there are a few great options for characters in the furry category, I think we can start to see the biggest mistake I made during this challenge. Doing it during this patch. This is undoubtedly the hardest, most lunar syllabus we have ever had, and I'm failing to find some furries. Why did you say a Nepha, bro? You think a robot counts? Chat, is this a furry? A Nepha's a dragon? Robo furry, you say? Furry? A Nepha's a dragon? Robo furry, you say? Robo furry, you say? I love a good robo. I'm not gonna finish that. Okay, I just need some cracked goatee throaty on the bottom. I know it needs to be like Varessa Durin on the bottom. Like the rest of the team is just scuffed. I need someone to break the Frost Knight. The Wilderness Hunter is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Do I put Diona just for the Elemental Mastery buff? She's a furry? Oh yeah, Sucrose. I mean, dude, I just gotta go in there. I just gotta try it.
Let the mighty be humble.
Where's the damage? Chat, where's my damage? Wait, now we're fucking cooking! Going enough. Click Llama Burst. Dude, I'm conditioned to not click it from the last one! You have to believe me, bro. Okay, I can do a faster run. Bro, I have no idea what rotation I'm supposed to do with this shit, bro. And they keep blasting off again. It's a continuous run. It's a continuous run. No! Enough. 805? There's no way I'm... Okay.
Yeah, got her.
All right, this is doable. At least Chamber 1 is doable. Group them up. Not bad, bro. That was such an improvement. That was such an improvement. I need Shalonen to do the whole thing, I think. I think Durin's damage is going to make like a massive difference. It's going to take a long ass time, but like still.
A turning point.
It takes too long with just Shalonen, man. It takes way too
Strike
long.
cloud converge.
I mean, this damage is massive, though. Chongli. We did say he's a dragon! Dude, if we are being that much of fucking dweebs, though, he's a dragon. 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 It's actually kind of crazy though. But the thing is like he is a dragon, and like real ones actually know that. Real ones don't. I question that for even a second, actually. Okay, Zhongli, dragon, cannon, furry. Let's get it.
Solidify. Gather.
Okay. Hero incoming! Yeah! Charge! Huh.
Stabilize. Watch out.
Story has only just begun.
Yeah! Heads up! Smash down! Yeah! Smash down! Yeah!
Go, 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 go. Next. Okay, 7 minutes. Surely we could do this. Oh, the cards are dog. Okay.
Be sanctified.
Ultimatum protocol.
I should have done
Absorption test.
Leave this up.
I'll go ahead.
that. Holy shit. Minute clear. Minute clear. Here we go. Holy f, what the hell is that?
King.
Time! Headbutt!
Yeah, who would have fucking guessed that these guys would be just absolutely impossible to group?
Thunder.
That's stupid fucking enemies, bro.
Justice o'clock!
Dude, Varessa, how she works, how she dashes through and chooses a random target, there is no way I can like position myself to the side of them and actually do this somehow. Damn, I could beat this in like
What I like
9:15 or something. But dude, the other side is just totally cooked.
Settle down.
Installation chamber deployed.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a way to group them consistently.
Turning point in.
Yeah! Hut! Charge! Yeah! Move!
No.
Heads up!
Nah, there's no way I'm gonna figure this out mid-run. There's absolutely no fucking way.
Hero incoming!
I literally walked towards the other one to try and attract that.
It's justice o'clock!
Oh, team, nah, there's no shot. There's absolutely no fucking shot. Where are my furries that are good against these guys? Team, we got a minute and 40 seconds left. But even I know when to throw in the towel. With the furry team comps being no match for the ridiculous Chamber 2 mobs, the set count was 1 win and 1 loss. And now just one spin of the wheel would decide our fate. Will I be able to win, or do I have to let chat destroy my account permanently? One final spin to decide who walks away from this, the winner, and who walks away from this, the loser. A masterless Stella Fortuna is on the line. And if you guys lose, don't make me remind you what you have to do. Fab weapons only! Nation? Nation or Fab? I think I can do this. I think we just won. 2 teams of characters, all from the same nation. The Power Washers of Fontaine, the Witches of Mondstadt, the Sky High Limits of Natlan. With dozens of amazing team comps at my fingertips, victory felt almost sealed. I love the nation of Nodcry. It is my favorite nation in all of Genshin Impact. Man, I really love Columina. She's one of my favorite characters. I play with my favorites, okay? I'm a Pokemon trainer at heart, guys. Lauma. I love Lauma. She's great. And Nefer. You know, we'll go with Nefer, I guess. Nefer Sumeru? Oh, now we're being particular? Fine. Who cares? Bro, you guys are so cooked on the bottom, it doesn't even matter. Boom. Okay, top side. Sabai isn't from Nodcry. Use your brains. brains, guys. It's 2 regions per side. It's 2 regions per side. That's literally been it the whole time. There's no cheating going on. Look at you guys squirming, grasping at straws. These were your guys' teams. Bro, Ennefa was literally created. Ennefa, Genshin Wiki. She is a creation of, I know, where was she created? Her core originates from, you know, Baluk, whatever, dragon guy from Natlan. But where was she created? Who cares about her core? All right, who cares where the sperm was from, bro? It's where she was goddamn born. Multifunctioning robot, integrated mechanical components from various nations. Wow, what a multicultural robot she is. Okay, if we're going Natlan, Shaska Ennefa. Wait, hold on. Hydro from Natlan, who isn't Mualani. Wait, I can't put, okay, because the bullet will be Hydro. So the bullet, one of the bullets will just hit him. You know? This is so cool. She's not gonna electrocharge. There's no fucking hydro. Wait, freeze? Wait, just like freaking freeze? Bonsoir! Charlotte. I don't think we're gonna have enough damage to beat the like crazy fuckers on the bottom. I need something to group them, bro. Fremine! Nah, I'll go with Charlotte instead. Pamber. She's not gonna do any damage anyway. I need energy though. Good thing she's on 5. Okay, she's on Golden Troop. 59, sure. She'll have bonus crit because they're freaking frozen. Let's go. Farina's on Key of Kaj. Golden Troop. I need energy. 5, baby, 5. Let's give this a try. Shall we? Full nation themed teams. Fontaine on top. Leeway on bottom.
A little amazing.
Be sanctified.
Okay. This is not exactly what I imagined.
Let my name echo in song. Shoot! Off to the freezer.
Bow your head.
Okay. Freeze is the most boring fucking shit of all time, okay? If you guys ever wonder why Freeze isn't the meta, it's because this is the gameplay. All right? Enemies being frozen. Damn, that is hype. I'm gonna be a doubter for once. This is cooked. Go on, man.
Things are about to get tight. Let me weave you a thread.
He's already broken. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, the damage without Ascending Gleam, though, is like, I can feel it.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a thread.
Dude, no way. No, you're good. Bro, am I? Wait, this Ascending Gleam shit is way. Wait, this isn't what I signed up for. I thought this shit was OP.
Game's up. Hanzo Rink.
Wait, so he's Hydro immune. I don't want that. Fuck. Wait, I think I'm getting baited. I think I'm getting baited by this mechanic. Like, I want the lunar charge, of course, but like, I'm gonna lose a lot of damage. Okay, wait, so what the fuck do I... So I just beat him with Zhongli. That's so confusing, because, like, I thought if you beat him with lunar charge, he just won't get immune, but he does still get immune. Fuck.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Oh, I don't have a... I thought this would be easy. I thought Nation Synergy would triumph overall. I thought the Genshin devs respected their players, but I thought wrong. Bro, Ennefa is from Nodcry. I don't know what to fucking tell you guys. That's where she was created. That is where she was born. Nations are washed. Where's Mauika? If I did my witch's homework, bro, Mondstadt would wreck. I should have done Venti's. I should have done Venti's witch's homework at the beginning. I was so confident. Okay, stop. Stop giving the fuck out. Okay, the top half has to be Nodcry, I think. Dude, and I don't care. I don't care. And F is for Nodcry. This is the dumbest shit of all time, bro. She's multicultural, and the fact that you guys are trying to erase her lineage, Ennefa erasure, is disgusting. It's grossing me out. It's fucking grossing me out, if I could be completely honest. Like she was made there. She was born there. Her mother's from there. Instructor, Deepwood, Silken, and just kill stuff. Okay, right. I just gotta go. Here we go. New teams just dropped. all from the beautiful, wonderful nation of Nodcry, which we love so much.
A moonlit night for all. Rush attack!
Brother, I got no idea who the fuck I'm supposed to on-field on this shit. Oh, I should on-field Columbina. She has like a charge attack thing that I've never clicked before in my life. Bro, she be singing! Let her sing! Bro, this team is actually not that good. Like, can I just say it? It's probably like I'm not very good, but like
Go Claw!
I might even be messing up the team. All right, that was pretty good. I don't think that top run was fast enough. I don't think it was fast enough. Wait, dude, did I take Devi's piece off? I have to give her more crit rate. I have to level up a crit rate piece. Her crit rate was so bad. She's on level 1 circlet. Goodbye, EXP. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Shit, that's crazy. Yo, I love Nodcry! Excuse me, I love Leeway. I love Leeway and Nodcry. I love both of them simultaneously. I love both of them very much. Okay, put me back in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
I don't know what her verse does. Yo, when was I supposed to use that?
Let me leave you a breath.
Yo, did I mess that up?
To get dicey.
Be cleansed!
Bro, this team is actually washed. Fuck, I don't know what to do. It's not. I know it's not that bad, but like, bro, fuck. I just need the most batshit insane team down here. Crescent, Pike, Escoffier. I use the freeze team I was just using. Legatus Golem's gonna be something else. Chevrolet's Overload doesn't work. Nefer just cannot get Lunar anything. I can't have 2 Nodcries. I can't have 2 Nodcries. Oh, I don't know, man. I think my best bet is just praying, trying to do what I was just fucking doing.
Preparing for dust up.
Dude, I'm actually getting tilted. Like I'm in my own head and shit.
You on this!
Come on. Dude, 814 is just not fast enough, man. Oh wait, different team.
Yeah! Let my name echo in song!
Hawk, switch to long character.
The tides beckon.
Oh, dude, this team can do it. I have 7 minutes left. There's literally not enough time. You, dude. You. I'm across the map. Leave me alone. Okay, that's it. Dude, I lose 1 like Nuvolette charge attack. Well, I mean, I lost multiple, but I lost 1 from the controller bugging out. $137. As far as I'm concerned, I'm in a single run. So like if we do it in this run, of which the timer started during this single run, to me that makes sense. That it counts. So here we go.
Time to shine! A burst of flavor!
Be sanctified.
Hello, Memphis.
Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humble.
Dude.
Bow your heads.
Yeah. And really.
A dash of frosting!
Dude, if I don't know, if I could just have a fucking shield, we could beat this. Well, chat, you got what you wanted. Is it? Does it feel good? Nefer not being able to, you know, to be a part of all of her friends and not cry. She doesn't, dude. She has very negative memories with Sumeru, and I think you guys are just fucking extremely insensitive of that. Chat. I lost. Fair and square. 2 wins to chat. 1 win for me. I was kidding. 1 win for me. I won once. All right, chat. You guys get to now vote what we do with one of our masterless Stella Fortuna. Okay. I'm seeing some Mikas. All right, who else, guys? Who else? Because we're gonna do like a poll. So Miko can be one. Mika can be one of the options. Layla, Kokomi. Okay, I see Kokomi. Bennett, I see Bennett. That's cool. Thanks for the suggestion. Farina, that's a great suggestion. Skirk, that's a great suggestion too. That's actually a great suggestion too. Okay, chat, the poll is up on the screen. All you must do is type the number of the character that you are voting for on this poll. So it's 1 for Mika, 2 for Layla, 3 for Kokomi. Man, that would be awesome. 4 for Bennett and 5 for Skirt. Once again, that's 1 for Mika, 2 for Layla, 3 for Kokomi, 4 for Bennett, 5 for Skirt. YouTube homies, hop over to Twitch just to type a number, just to let your voice be heard here, guys. Lots of great options. You know, if I were to say my personal favorite, it'd probably be Skirk, or Kokomi would probably be my second favorite. You guys know how much I really like Kokomi. You know, we'll close it at 80 votes. We'll close it at 80 votes. 5. We'll close it at 80 votes.
Making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
I'm gonna remember this.
Damn. He's not level 90 yet. Oh, shit. He's not level 90 yet. So, like, we can't. Fudge. Oh, man. We can't get him to 95. We'll do it to second place here. Let's see who's second place. Second place. Layla and Skirk were tied. Oh. Wait, is Skirk level 90 though? Is Skirk level 90?
You should always sit down and enjoy.
Skirk's level 90. Wait.
What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down. Take a deep breath.
Guys.
Strength is one
Look,
of those
man, it was a
things where you
tie.
gotta
It was a
use
tie
it
for
or lose
second,
it.
and they're just not
So,
level
wanna trade
90 yet.
sometime?
Level them up. Guys, I don't think I have enough EXP. I would is the thing. Yeah, like the thing is I would, but like. Everybody sub right now. Everybody sub right now. I'm pressing the A button. Everybody check if you have the Twitch Prime. Everybody sub to the channel right now. I'm pressing it. The thing is, I don't think I have many EXP books is the problem. I actually don't think I have very many EXP books.
Set is good. I think the superconduct artifact set is very interesting. I think Lohan's kit is pretty cool as well, and I'll be making a video on that soon. Let me know if you're excited for her. Subscribe for Lohan and Prune. Take care, and if you don't want it, that's totally fine. Just watching the video has been more than enough. Thanks so much. Bye for now.
First, I'm just going to show you the actual end result of the trip, so let's get started. I started this trip with my car fully charged to 100%, which isn't something I typically do, but because the weather is so cold, I wanted to squeeze all the range I could out of it to hopefully make it to Lafayette, Indiana as my first charging stop, and I made it just fine. Believe it or not, the charger activated on the first try, which for Electrify America is actually pretty amazing. So it has not started charging yet, but it should any moment now. It just takes a while for these chargers to start talking to the car because they're old. There we go. So now the question is, how fast are we going to charge? The car is estimating it will take 25 minutes to get to 80%, which is slower than it should. It should be able to do that in 18, but 25 is still not bad. Okay, for those who may not have any familiarity with charging an electric car on a road trip, let me explain the 80% thing. You'll see that my car is quoting a remaining time of 25 minutes to 80%, but almost twice as long to get to 100%. Every electric car is like this. That's because the higher the state of charge a lithium-ion battery is, the more slowly it can accept additional charge. And so the advice is always unplug at 80% and just accept that you aren't getting quite as much range as your car is capable of, simply because it's much faster to do it that way. My car is actually exceptionally quick at charging from 80 to 100%. Most other EVs can take 30, 40, sometimes up to an hour just to get that last 20%. My car only takes another 20 minutes or so if conditions are right, but still, why sit there for 20 minutes to gain just a little bit more battery charge? Just unplug and go to the next charger. So that's what I'm doing here. I just wanted to explain. One thing with charging EVs on road trips is you're never really gonna fill them up. You can if you want to, but you'll waste a lot of time, so you really just want to unplug at 80% and get going. Okay, I just finished eating my sandwich and I have found out where the next charging stop is going to be. And we're already at 74%. And actually, I can safely unplug right now because the next charger is only 86 miles away. As you may have seen from the dash cam clock, I pulled into this charging station at 11:17 its time and am pulling out at 11:46. So total time spent here was about 29 minutes. I think the car was charging for 25 minutes of that, pretty much exactly what it said, but between charger activation and programming in the next destination in my car, spent an extra 5 minutes at the charging site. But our next and last charging stop is in Shelbyville, Indiana. And as I already said, it's not even 90 miles away. Shelbyville is just outside of Indianapolis, and well, I'm actually only recording this because I don't want to cut up the time lapse. I want you to see the whole thing. Is that important? Not really, but yeah. So we're almost there. This went by a lot slower in person, let me tell you. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost to Shelbyville. We're almost there, and okay, we're there. I was really hoping my dash cam would record audio much better than it turned out to. I even tried that AI voice enhanced thing, and it just, it's real bad. So I have to re-record a lot of everything. It's great. But anyway, this is a Pilot Flying J station that I'm about to plug into here, and then I'll just give you a quick update as far as the charging speed I get once we're plugging in and how long I'm going to be here. Okay, I just got back from using the bathroom. We are not getting the best charging speeds, but we're getting pretty good. 16 minutes to 80% means realistically this is going to be about a 20-minute charge stop total. So I can definitely get to my destination once we are at 80%, meaning I think I looked it up, the total drive time was just shy of 5 hours, and we spent 45 minutes charging. I don't think that's a very big deal myself. You can disagree, but extending a 5-hour drive by 45 minutes is really not that big of a deal, guys. The first charging stop, I was eating my sandwich, and by the time I was done, I was ready to move on. This charging stop, I'm not eating anything, so I will be waiting on the car, but I'm only waiting about 15-20 minutes. No big deal. As before, I'll point out the dash cam showed the time was 1:05 when I pulled in to charge, and it's showing 1:26 as I'm leaving. So I spent pretty much 21 minutes at this charging stop, and now I am on my way to my destination. Well, I made it. 38% state of charge still. That is a very pessimistic number, 59 miles of range, but it has been a very pessimistic day. But we did manage to click up to 2.4 miles per kilowatt hour. So we're getting a little bit better efficiency in this last 90-mile leg. But I am here, and I saw a couple of chargers on the way here.
So I am totally set no matter what happens. So I'm going to check in with you tomorrow morning when I head back. But for now, mission accomplished.
Now, when it comes to where I'm going to charge at my destination, well, there are many different options available, but the one I chose was this. Hello and good morning. I did end up staying at a hotel, and I looked for a hotel that had EV chargers as a perk, and this one does. Did you know hotels have electricity? It's pretty wild. And the smarter hotel managers out there are getting electricity from their hotel out to at least a few parking spots. That way, people like me who have electric cars are more willing to stay at this hotel. They probably lost about $10 on me from the electricity that I used, but they gained $150 from me for the room rate. So, you know, they got $140 out of me that they would not have if they didn't have chargers. So I'm just pointing that out, that smart business people that like money and people to give them money should be offering perks like electric vehicle charging. But anyway, because I stayed here overnight, my car is now at 100%. Well, I went out to put something back in the car and it was at 98%, but at this point it is now at 100% for sure. I didn't even need it to charge that high because I just need to get back to, what was that, Shelbyville, Indiana? But you know, I might as well, because then that shortens the charging time in Shelbyville. I might only be charging there for 10 minutes this morning or this evening. I'm not leaving till around 4, but we'll find out. Yeah, that was a little optimistic. I'm not going to bother showing all the time-lapse footage on the reverse trip because it literally is just the reverse trip, although there's a small twist which I will get to in a moment. But I just want to point out that I spent 20 minutes charging here. It still wasn't a very long time at all. And then I moved on to a different charging station than the one that I stopped at on the way back because, well, you'll see soon that the weather is getting worse. It's getting much colder and the winds are picking up.
Alright. That's going to be it for the stream. Good luck, fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.